Hi there and welcome to this very special one-day game. I'm Mark Nicholas and am delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day.
Well, I've had a good look at the pitch. It's quite dry. In fact, it could well crack as the game goes on. And I'd say that the captain who won the toss had to bat first.
I think that's a good choice to bat. It's a pretty dry, cracked surface, so it'll deteriorate as the game goes on. It should play very well today. Yeah, good decision.
India have changed their field. Stopped in the covers.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
Hit straight to a fielder. India have made an adjustment to their field. Stopped in the covers. Vada has made a slight change to the field. Stopped in the covers. Vada has made a change to the field. Hit straight to a fielder.
You almost sense how much he loves to thread the ball through the cover region.
Dravid waiting at the striker's end. Stopped in the covers.
Well, he smashed that for four, and what a big smile on his face.
steered expertly into the gap. That was a no ball by Singh. He's winded, but I think he'd be okay to continue. There's the umpire signal, no ball. And the end of the over.
Well, he can't afford to give away runs at this stage, so get him out of the attack and get someone on who won't.
Dravid is now facing. Stopped in the covers. That really was excellent timing.
Fantastic shot there. And I think he knew it was four just as soon as he struck it.
Oh, that one pinged right off the helmet.
Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
Oh, that really was a super stroke. That was a no ball by Berman. It's straight to a fielder. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Stopped in the covers.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today. Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
Clean bowled.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too. Too many runs for the captain's liking, in my view. I reckon he'll whip him out of the attack.
And we have a change of bowling.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring.
Varda has changed his field slightly. Straight through to the keeper. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. That one will have ruffled his feathers. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. Lovely late cut. Just 1 run. He couldn't resist hooking, but it came off.
I don't think there's anybody in the game who plays the hook stroke any better.
That's turned away through mid-wicket. Just 1 run. We're about to see a change in the bowling. India have made an adjustment to their field. Varda has made a change to the field.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
They were diving for cover and stand there. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. There's just 1 there. There's just 1 there. He hooked that for 4 with no trouble at all.
He loves to hook and plays it better than anyone.
Hit straight to a fielder. Varda is switching to round the wicket.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Hope like that one little bit.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Stopped in the covers. Bradshaw waiting at the striker's end. That came right off the middle of the bat.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6. Extra covers the place, pure and perfect.
Fielded by the man out, long on. These two are building a solid partnership. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Varda has made a slight change to the field. Forced off the back foot. Fielded by the man out, long on. Just one run. Stopped in the covers. We're about to see a change in the bowling. India have changed their field. Ouch, that foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
Well, it's a terrible run, and the picture shows it. He was miles out. Would you believe it? He'd got settled and then just gave his wicket away.
This was the end of the innings for Bradshaw. Ooh, that looked quite nasty. Stopped in the covers. Dravid facing.
Oh, it's a monster.
The sweeper picks up.
Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him.
Young waiting at the striker's end. Should be some runs here.
No, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
And that is an impressive shot.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Ouch, that must have hurt. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow.
He's got nothing to show at the moment for some pretty good bowling.
And the end of the over.
Expensive, too expensive, particularly at this stage of the game. You know, you cannot afford to hemorrhage runs like that.
Huge! That is huge!
That was really well judged. It went a long way up.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch.
Unlucky not to make his half-century there. Yadav gets his first wicket.
Oh, what a shame. He looked in such good form. You sort of felt he was building on a good start.
This was how the wicket fell. Williams comes in at number 4. It's straight to a fielder. Williams facing.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Stopped in the covers. Young facing. Stopped in the covers. Really struck that well. There's just one there. That struck him in front. Loud appeal. He's given him. Yadav gets his first wicket.
And he looks disappointed with that decision, and you know, I don't blame him.
This was how the innings ended for Williams. Young to face an over of spin. It never looked like being a run there.
There was never a run there, never. You sensed it from the off. I can't even believe they tried it. Well, that's hurt. And you can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it. Not a good way to go, and it'll play on his mind, never mind the mind of his captain.
Let's see the action replay of that.
The straight drive is his favourite stroke. We know that, they should know that, and it shows.
Played into the gap. A hopeful shout, And the batsman was easily in. Super catch. Yadav gets his second wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Out first ball, he could pick up on the phone call he just put down.
This was the end of the innings for Campbell. Vettori is the next man in.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant! That is massive.
That was sheer power. That over helped the run rate somewhat. It's straight to a fielder. Just one run. Sims is going to try over the wicket. That was a perfectly executed cover drive. We can have a look at that again. No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Vettori facing. Vettori facing. And we have a change of bowling. It's straight to a fielder. That's out of the ground. Roach waiting at the striker's end. He looks as if he might be hurt.
control of such a difficult stroke. What an excellent hooker of the ball he is.
We're about to see a change in the bowling. Varda has changed his field slightly. That wasn't a very good delivery.
Oh, good shot. Saw it early, got in position quickly and nailed it.
What a catch! What a catch! Out!
Would you believe it? He's picked the fielder out perfectly.
Berman gets his first wicket.
With the fall of that wicket, they'll hope to mop up the tail quickly.
Let's see the action replay of that. Berman continues. That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see. Gone caught.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
Berman gets his second wicket. We can have a look at that again. Ferguson is the next batsman in. Berman is switching to round the wicket. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Steered expertly into the gap. And we have a change of bowling. Varda has made a change to the field. Marvellous effort that. Well held.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder. Brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Singh gets his second wicket. Franks is the new batsman.
Huge! That is huge!
Clean bowl.
Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.